I think that's what we figured out last time too. Because there was like a week where I was messing around with this system, and I think that it gave you a lot of control decks if you had Reno in your list. Sea Giant was one of the trigger cards, I think, too, for like the slower decks. It seems like it's a lot of the same stuff between... it's not two of those. Let's do this. Play one more card that seems to fit in here. Maybe like this. Wrong card. It was... that and Grim, I think. Grim, GGG. This card. This should give us a fast deck, and then we can just like switch cards out. So fast deck, like this top end is probably pretty good. I think Carpet's maybe not that strong. Probably cut that. Mekaru and Villager are definitely good. Firefly might be a cut too. We'll see. Reveler I don't think is strong enough. I think Peddler is a pretty bad card in the deck. Scarebag's actually kind of nice with Juggler, so I like that. Shieldbreaker I don't like. One Owl is probably fine. Hobgoblin I'm not the biggest fan of. The top end's looking good though. We put this card in the deck, I think. Void Caller for sure. It's kind of crazy how overall these decks that they autofill are actually really not that bad. Because before you would get the most tier bad decks you could ever imagine in this game. Nubian Egg. We don't have a 3-drop egg. That's probably okay though. We have Councilman. I think that we still want Gang Boss. Let's check Demon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6. 4, 5 for 3 is okay too. I don't think Carpet's the move. I feel like we're dropping that in favor of raw stats a lot of time. How is this card? I think I'd rather have the Catcher card. I just enjoy it more. I think it's a cooler card. Do we have Pio in this deck? We do. Okay, good. I think Pio is one of the cards that I actually added initially. 4 drops, we have 2. We probably want one more. Vulture is not bad. It's one of like the newer standard cards that's actually pretty relevant, I'd say. But there's probably a better option somewhere. King of 5s now, that's not really what we're wanting. Is it neutral ever? What neutral cards could we get it for? We don't have a ton of death battles. I was thinking like Rivendare maybe, but it's not enough. Could try it. It's probably worth labbing at least. Argus is maybe okay too. Life Drinker is pretty playable. Sip Sap. You could do like Sip Sap and Zilliax if you wanted to do that. We have Mekaru. Maybe worth. Let's see what other mechs we'd want to play if we wanted to do that. I don't think it's Mech Warper. Be like that. Probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's really that worth. We have Malchazar's Imp, right? Yeah. Do we want Soulfire maybe? It's a good card. Should play the good card. So if we're doing that, we still kind of lack 4s though. We did put Cult Master in. What was the last card we were talking about instead of Cult Master? Argus. I think I like Argus over... Yes, Argus over Cult Master I think is correct. Hey, I got double gold in Argus now. That's nice. So this deck I want to visit again tomorrow. But I want to visit it with Galakron in mind, I think.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
1, 2, 3. Not bad. Not the best hand against Druid because they played Plague into this, but that's fine. It says 2 on it, so we take it. I like it. You played 70 games of Legend and you played against 57% Mage. That's kind of depressing. Hopefully people pick some interesting stuff for the first couple of days of the expansion. I think that most of the time There's going to be a lot of people above rank 5 just playing mage to try and climb a lot, though. I don't know if I'll just get frustrated about that, or if I'm just going to like say it's part of the game. But that's like basically every first day of the set. You either play like a broken deck from the new expansion, or you get dunked on by the old decks from the previous expansions that were broken. Play the egg. I think I should just still play this on curve and then go like Ratcatcher Rally or like Flame Imp 1-drop Rally or something the next turn. 4/5 is just really good. It's hard to beat that. Argus is kind of nice too. 3-mana Yeti is just good. There's nothing wrong about it. Okay. Six Sun. I mean, I can just do that then Ratcatcher too. It's like 1 health though. It's like not really that good, but it's just something. If he wants to like hero power it, I'm kind of okay with that. If he doesn't want to hero power it, then I make it have 2 health next turn, maybe 3 if I Argus, then it's really awkward for him to deal with. They have Spell Stun, I guess, but it's still awkward. If it just does the 6, we're kind of happy, I think. Am I going to play Pyre Warrior after they release a new expansion? Yes, I'll be playing Pyre Warrior quite a bit tomorrow. Quite a bit, my friends. Be trying to actually gain ranks will be the move. Give you guys some live analysis on what cards I think are good and what aren't good. That kind of stuff. Should be fun. Let's do 6. The Jade deck, cool. I think the trade's fine, just in case he took damage recently, because then... Or sorry, it's just in case he drew the Spell Stun recently. Sorry, I'm pretty brain-lagged right now. I'm trying to like reset my sleep schedule for the expansion, so I'm waking up in the morning and stuff. So I slept like 4 hours last night, so today's stream I'm just like... kind of out of it. My Lucky Zoolock with Tech Hand is pretty fun? Yeah, it's dope, dude. Really fun deck. Tech Hand's just like a sick card. Okay. How can I do this in a way that I'm happy? I guess it'd be like this. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Could have made it so the non-tribe one dies and I keep the mech, maybe? I don't think it really matters. I think that in Wild, Deckhand is better than the 1-2. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong. I think that... I don't know. I'm going to try cutting Raiders, we'll see. I feel like Raiders is like a pretty crucial card, but... We'll lap it out, we'll figure out what's good, what we like. Good game. It's like Lothub's a good card or something, wow. Kind of insane, right? Kind of insane. But the 1-2 is good. I'll be playing it. That's the card that I feel like I'm going to need the most games with to tell you guys if I like actually like it or not in the deck. This card feels like it's going to be very cheap almost every time against this class, so I should keep it. Yeah, it feels like it'll be Omega cheap basically every game.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
If Cam Loft, I could do that for now, yeah. Sure. Floating Man Cam. Boom. Even Shaman, crazy. Let's play Mekaru and then we'll just like kill the 1-1 and get some lackey cards, I guess. CJ and Keep against Even Shaman's pretty good. I was expecting it to be the whatchamacallit shaman deck. Okay, kind of unlucky. Really good draw. Game boss is broken here. I was kind of expecting the evolved shaman deck, but I think that even shaman's a lot easier to play, so it makes sense that people would play this over that in most cases. I think they're both really cheap. I don't think it's really like a cost issue most of the time. That's a really unlucky totem roll because I can't like trade and then get a token and then have it die. So moderately unlucky one. I think Zephyrs is always a bad play there. It's never right to do it in that situation. Even Shaman run Surge? I think so, yeah. They usually play really fast cards. I don't think they play Whirling Zapmatic for the most part, but Surge I think is pretty normal. What do I get for a 2 that deals with this? It would maybe give me Pain. It doesn't give you Power Overwhelming, right? Maybe like Soulfire or something. Should definitely still do it over this, I think, though. So we, yeah, Viscer Sappy, right? Betrayal? Bang Bang. Bang, Betrayal's not that good. This trade, that's fine. I'm very dead if I don't do that. Sorry, like I said, my brain is just like... It's like that, right? Today is just like gonna be a brain-like day. Tomorrow I'll be fine. But today is just... My brain is running at 0% capacity right now, basically, is where we're at the moment. Now, I'm not saying that I usually run at very high capacity, brain-wise, but just slightly higher than where we're at right now, I think. I like killing that, right? I'd definitely like to kill that. Do I want to evolve 4 to a 5? Or 1 to a 2? Could do 2 to a 3 as well. Dude, like actually just... Hard mode, boys. Hard mode. This has to be tough to watch right now, right? Has to be tough to watch. Let's go 4 to a 5. Maybe? No, let's go 2 to a 3. 2-4 is fine. Can we just commit to evolve? It's fine. I tried moving my card like in Battlegrounds. You can't do that in this game mode. Excellent high tier gameplay, thank you. Man, imagine if I had an 8-8 going into that. That'd be kind of good. So clear it, but I mean... Could be a little bit better, I think. It's good, not really playable though. Okay, so I pick 1 mana, preferably health, and armor I think is good. Resurrect, not the best. Yeah, Resurrect is not the best. But we probably are playing Kazakus next turn. I think that he devolves a lot of the time. Maybe not, okay. He value trades. I mean, that makes sense with that. Councilman. We get really low when we attack with this. We should still do 1 mana potion, I think. Could be 5, actually. 7 armor is way more significant than 3. Give 4, actually, for 1 mana. But, I just have the mana crystals here, so I should maybe just do that. Get the Councilman out, actually. Okay, that's good. We don't really want to attack with this anymore, though. So if a silence and a potion next round. Ligma card. I think I'm dead to Crackles a lot of time, so we want to draw Argus now.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay, he's clear. Not bad. So, 3, that's 10, 16. So I don't have lethal next turn unless I go face now. But I beat Taunt at him anyways though. He's at 14, 6 plus 8, 14, so I do beat Taunt at him with these two. Risk it for the biscuit, boys! Risk it for the biscuit. You can silence your own minion. That was maybe a good play. Maybe. Well, this game is a clear example that the better player always wins. Because I definitely played that game perfectly, right?
Gul'dan versus Morgul.
Your soul shall be
So far is honestly not that bad, but I want the play for a Sea Giant, I think, so I'm going to do this. Lackeys are really, really strong with the Giant because they make it a lot more playable, especially if you get Faceless. I like how Exo said Wild is fine and he only plays Secret Mage. I think he played Snap Warlock too. I don't know, Secret Mage like doesn't have anything, like any one card that's like obscenely overpowered, I think, other than like Counterspell. But the deck is just very consistently strong, and that's like the frustrating part about it, I think. I find that happens a lot with decks that are just consistently powerful. Is they're kind of, one, boring to play against because there's not too much variety in gameplay. That happens, and two, they're just like annoying to lose to because like no matter what, Secret Mage just has a broken card on turn 2, and you just have to sit there and lose to it usually. Okay, our good card's playable. So I want to play 3, right? I guess I could pop that, but it doesn't really make any sense. So I want to taunt the Sea Giant. He's gonna run hexes and stuff, so I mean, it's not even really that great. Killing this is hard. Should have probably started with this over that. My bad. Yeah, good ordering. Big Omega Lol. I really like how making my Sea Giant have to be coined out now too. It's super cool. Cool play control, I like it. Keep it up. Don't even ask me what I'm doing, dude. Like, I'm like thinking things in my head, and then when I'm doing them, it's just like not working. This is kind of a good example of what it's like when you play when you're tired late at night. It's really not a good move, and I think if you're trying to climb, you should probably wait until the morning to play fresh games, because right now, I'll tell you, this is not what I would call a good game at all. This is probably like one of the worst played series of games I think I've ever had in my life. Yeah. Definitely not ideal, I don't think. Drunk Hearthstone? I play way better drunk than this. Did we run it up when we're drunk in Hearthstone? Big time. Not very good cards, I don't think. Weak. We didn't draw without this, that's okay. I still probably take this draw. Most of my cards are less than 3. pretty good here. I don't have to use these yet either, which is nice. Pog? It's a correctly executed turn. Not that it was a very difficult one to correctly execute, but we did execute it correctly. And that's what matters. Okay, take the victories in life. Earthquake is not a victory. That's a big, fat victory, not royale. I think I play a 1 mana potion here with my 1-drops and a Solarium next turn. Okay, and guess we take that. I think people stray away from 1 mana potions way too often when you play Kazakus. They're the most, I guess, tempo-oriented. They're the strongest for the mana cost, especially when you're playing an aggro deck. They're very powerful. I feel like you get baited into like the 5 and 10 mana ones a lot when you're playing fast stuff. But when you're, or sorry, when you're playing fast stuff even, because you do it so much when you play slow stuff that it just feels natural to pick a 5 or a 10. Okay. Rush, Wind Fury. Bang bang. Hello 1-4. You're gonna carry me, buddy. It's the 1-4 against the world here. PO? Okay, winnable game. Just win a coin flip and we win. Okay. Wait. You can get Soulfire again, right? Dude, I played this game perfectly, man. Actually perfectly played. Look at that, dude. 0 misplays. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That is good. I am ready for Descent of Dragons now. 1 star away from rank 5. We're going to get that rank up tomorrow. First game, Pyro Warrior going to jam it up.